Morning everyone, welcome to Wayne Morrison Coach Fitness and Lifestyle channel. Today I thought I'd start a series of videos talking about motivation and what you need to do to achieve the success that you want within your life, be that your fitness goals, business aspirations, nutritional goals, whatever it is. So I thought what better place to start than out on this beautiful morning whilst we're walking the dog. So this first video is going to be about motivation and how to get motivation, how to keep building motivation as well. Now motivation it's a snowball effect. Once you start it going, it continues to grow and grow and grow. So how do we do that, especially during lockdown? How are we going to get ourselves motivated, keep ourselves motivated to achieve the success and desires and goals that we want from our lives? Okay, so a good way to do it is by creating that sort of success chart. Okay, so we want to make sure that we're ticking off stuff and feel motivated. Okay, if we're ticking off stuff and getting jobs done, achieving results, seeing results and stuff like that, then it motivates us to do more. Okay, so as I said, success breeds success. So we can be motivated from external factors or internal factors. Okay, so intrinsically or extrinsically. Now, the extrinsic factors might be our job. Maybe we're very motivated to get up and do the job that we do every day. Okay, maybe we're motivated to go to the gym, to do the workouts that we like doing. Maybe it's any of those things. So it could be going to class, could be it could be anything really, work, all of those things that I've talked about. Now during lockdown in particular, I mean this is relevant to lockdown or outside lockdown, but what if we look at lockdown where motivation in particular can be very difficult, how do we keep that going? So maybe we've been furloughed from work, so our motivation, extrinsic motivation to get up every day and to get dressed, get showered, get out and do the things we need to do might well be gone. So how can we replace it? How can we keep that going? So we need to look inside. So having an idea of your goals and what you want to achieve in life. Looks like I'm going this way. Sorry for the quick distraction there. So looking for those things. What's motivating me? Finding out what motivates you is the start really for this process. Okay, what's motivating me? So you can look within. Okay, you can find out what's motivating you, what makes you get up and achieve success. Now it's going to be different for everyone. And it could well be affected by lockdown. Okay, so if you are finding yourself, it's not uncommon in this situation for people to find themselves unmotivated. Okay, maybe you're staying in bed longer, you're not getting dressed, you're not showering. Once you do eventually get up, you're just moving from the bed to the sofa and you're putting on your favorite Netflix program. Before you know it, it's midday. Okay, the morning's gone already. You can't be bothered to cook, so you're ordering that takeaway, be that pizza, Domino's, Chinese, whatever it is. Okay, we're being pushed maybe by this situation and things are snowballing in the wrong way here. So instead of snowballing to success, we're snowballing to not success. Okay, now there's 2 points here. Okay, first point is if that's what you want, okay, duvet day, if you want to call it that. There's nothing wrong with having a duvet day. There's nothing wrong with taking time to look after yourself and the person you are today. Okay, looking after yourself, your mental well-being today is massively important, but at times we're going to have to change our focus, and you might be like, if I carry on doing this, I'm going to end up 20 stone and out of shape and stuff, and my business is going to go down. So at some point we need to reflect and think, okay, I need to start working for myself tomorrow. So how are we going to motivate ourselves to do that? So routine is a massive thing. Okay, if we keep a routine, it's tough during lockdown, but try and stick to it. So set an alarm for when you're going to get up in the morning. Okay, if it's a work day and you're not at work, try and stick to when you'd normally get up. Okay, but you can fill that time with productive stuff. Okay, so once we're up, the alarm goes off, you might be like, well, what am I going to do now? I'm not necessarily motivated to get out of bed, so try and create yourself a tick list of stuff that you've got to do in the morning. Okay, so maybe it's like, okay, alarm's going to go off at this time. Once the alarm goes off, I'm jumping out of bed, I'm going to make the bed. Okay, first job, get up, get your bed done. Okay, there's a reason the military do it and stuff like that, is it's again, success breeds success. You're up, first task, make the bed, tick, done. Okay, that's one job done already. You've only been up a minute and your first job's already done. So again, success breeds success. Make that one of the things you do. So creating that rest of the morning routine, stuff that you can do to tick off. Okay, have a shower, clean your teeth, have breakfast. If you've got the dog, take the dog out. If you've got the dog, feed the dog. Okay, all of those stuff. If you've got kids, it's getting them up. It could be preparing, it could be getting stuff ready for meals throughout the day. Okay, so it's finding all these things, and you can write it down. Creating a list, writing things down, committing it to paper is a great way to build motivation to get things done. Okay, if you've got a list in front of you and you can see you have or haven't ticked stuff off, it motivates you to get it done. So if you create a list of 6-10 things, whatever it is, of easily achievable morning activities. Okay, these are easily achievable. Most of us do it every morning anyway. So we get up, we're ticking these things off as we go along. By the time we sit down for our morning cup of coffee, okay, we've already ticked off 6 things. That makes us feel motivated. It brings us a sense of achievement, okay? If we've got that sense of achievement, we can carry it on into the rest of our daily activities. Okay, so remember, success breeds success. Start the day the right way, start it in a positive manner, start it with tasks that you can get done, so that by the time the rest of the world is waking up, by the time the working day should have started, you're already achieving great success and on the way to creating a better self, okay? This, as I said, massively important in lockdown. Be it whether you're working at home or you've been furloughed or whatever it is, or if you're a key worker, one of those people that really helping us during this time by going out and putting yourselves at risk by being out there and exposed to the potential coronavirus. Having this list of stuff, I mean, if you're going out, your list could be get out, make the bed, shower, clean your teeth, all of those other things, plus have your PPE, your face mask, make sure you've got it all. Have you got a spare one? Have you got your hand sanitizer? All these things, tick, 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 and then we're on our way to success. So motivation, okay, if we're not motivated by what's outside at the moment, if we're not motivated by our work, going to the gym, going to classes, meeting friends, all of those things that give us motivation, and we need to find a bit more motivation from within. Okay, so try and establish some goals of maybe what you want and where you want to go. I'll do a video talking about goal setting and stuff like that later. I'll do a video talking about habits and stuff and how to create habits as well. But for now, just create that early morning list, get up, get that early morning motivation going, okay? As I say, once you start ticking stuff off, once you start seeing results, then that will snowball into, rather than being at midday and all you've done is watch a couple of hours of Netflix, laid in bed, had rubbish for breakfast, ordered rubbish takeaway for lunch. Instead, maybe you're on the way now to having that healthy breakfast. Maybe you got up, you got an early morning walk in, you've ticked lots of stuff off, and you've set yourself up for a day of success. So that's my first video. Okay, as I say, this is going to be a series of videos on sort of motivational help and setting goals, habits, creating habits, and just really looking to achieve and be the best version of you that you can be. Okay, that's the major thing here. We're not in competition with others. I don't really care what you're doing. It's nice to know, and that can be a motivator as well. But really, this is about me, okay, and being a better version of me. Each day I want to be a better version of me. I want to be better than I was yesterday and better than I was last week. So it's about creating steps to make that happen, and yeah, to living a great and full life, and being appreciative of everything you've got. So this dog's probably had its walk now. It probably should get home and have its dinner, and that's another thing I can tick off my list for today. So have a fantastic day, everyone, and remember, try and find that stuff that motivates you and start ticking off. Okay, cheers, take care, bye.